Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. As you can see right here, I'm just testing a engine. I'm completing my contract up here. Test the RT5 Flea solid fuel booster at the launch site, which I just did, and now it's drifting back down. So, in this episode, I've been looking over the last couple episodes, and I'm starting to realize how crazy the order is, and I'm sort of all over the place. Just you've been watching me learn and playing around with different game mechanics, and I've been going from space planes to rockets to orbiting to exploration on Kerbin, so sort of all over the place. So in here, I now want to outline my exact plans for how I want to continue this series. So, without further ado, that looks good. Okay. My ultimate goal in this series, I've decided, is to land a crew on this. Well, I cannot select the planet. Okay, maybe I need to be flying here. I think that my ultimate goal in this game should be to I don't know what those are. Oh, that was Kerbin. My ultimate goal will be to land on this planet. I still don't know why it's not showing me anything, but I plan on landing on that planet. I think it's called Duna or something like that. It's the in-game equivalent to Mars. So I figured it'd be fitting with all the SpaceX stuff that's been announced recently. So I think that's what I'm gonna try. Okay. See you later, Mike. How do I get out of here? Space Center. Yes. Okay. So in between that, a lot is going to have to happen. Let's look at our research tree over here. Determine that the best way, and most likely for me to get science, is to just keep on collecting different samples from around Kerbin, which I did just build a plane that in the most technical sense of the word does work, but I would like to get this upgrade for a better better engine and a better intake, and actually that was it. Yeah, better engine and a better intake, so I don't have to use as many weird fuel tanks. So that's gonna have to happen first, which means I'll need to get 72 science from somewhere, and then I'll be able to collect a lot more science around here on Kerbin. For now, I think I'm just going to do. Actually, I'm also going to need to unlock this one first for 45 science, which is okay. This stuff looks pretty useful, actually. Structural fuselage, crew cabin, bigger decoupler. I don't know what an adapter is. Strut connectors, launch stability enhancer, all that kind of stuff. So, let me show you my plane. The T5A. So here we go. These two side fuel tanks. Oh no, I can't get rid of them because I have the intakes right here. So these are the small intakes. This is mainly why I need another intake, because these intakes can only go on the front of something. So like right here. Oh yeah, I can do a science report if I get somewhere. Let's launch this. I'll show you how it works. Fix the staging again. Crank it all the way up. Test everything real fast. And launch. So I figured out that the engines for planes, you don't need oxidizers in your fuel tanks because the oxygen comes in from these small intakes. So that saves a lot of weight, actually. It's the most important thing it does. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Come on. It's pretty heavy. Come on, you can do it. You want to fly. She wants to fly. Come on now. Okay, back down and up. Oh, come on. Like I said, in the most technical sense of the word, it does fly. Parachutes. Oh, come on, Rochelle. Live. Yes. Okay. Wow. We used almost the entire runway just to crash and burn. Yeah. I think we'll keep working on that. Oh, you know what? You can do an UVA out here. Supposedly, the runway. Yep. So you can do one on the runway, and I think I was reading that if you get off your spaceship and walk around, it counts as another UVA. Oh, cancel. F. How's this work? F climb, crew report. Hello. Come on now. This might be better if I had just done this at the launch. So, I think I can do EVAs right here, right? There we go. So, climb on up. Oop. Oh, I should have put on the brakes. Uh-oh. Come on, Rochelle. Jump. Jump and then board. Alright, come on. Seriously? Yeah, I can climb on in the back. This is pretty flat right here. Okay, climb that, Rochelle. Let's go. Come on now. Oh boy. Okay. We are going to go ahead and revert this flight. We'll chalk that up to human error. Brakes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now do your EVA. So let's do the first EVA report from the runway. Is that how this works? Oh, I can plant a flag. Let's maybe not do this right here. Well, you know what? You get to plant a flag once you make a successful landing. How about that? Crew report. EVA report. I have no idea what I'm doing. Here we go. I know I can use my Science Junior. Open doors. Observe materials bay. Ah, that can only be controlled by a scientist. Okay. Close doors. That was disappointing. Okay. This was not our best attempt yet. Close or recover vessel. Okay. 20 science now. Woohoo. What is this? Oh yeah, let's recover my plane too. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. I have looked over the internet, Not super helpful, so I decided to just do it myself. This is in no particular order, I think, how I plan on getting to Duna. I want to put a probe on Mun, an unmanned probe. Then I want to put people on Mun. Then I want to put a probe on Minmus, Kerbin's second moon, and then people on Minmus. I also then want to put an unmanned probe on Duna. Then next I want to put people on Duna. To get to all those, at some point I also want a space station, because I think I'll send fuel up there, that kind of stuff, so it's already up there and I don't have to haul as much up to space initially. I will have to eventually build / test a rover. I'm going to need to build a lander if I want to make on any of those 3 celestial bodies, I guess. And I'm going to have to explore Kerbin to get my science up. So at the very least, I'm going to need I'm going to need a lot of science research in here. What did I see earlier that I knew I would need? Specialized control. That seems pretty important. There was something specific I saw earlier that I knew I would need. Heavy rocketry. I mean, that can't hurt ever, right? So that's not the order, but those are the steps. I just accepted a contract to test. Oh, okay. So I've decided to go back up to orbit. I'm going to make this an unmanned flight for the very first time. So let's build this real quick. Parachute will come later. Because I don't have to put a pod here, I'm going to put a science junior thing. Hopefully that is going to get me some science from up in orbit. Oh, but if I took a Kerbin up, if I took a pilot up or a scientist, I'd be able to do an EVA report from orbit. They'll have more chances for that later. Let's do this one real quick because I need to test the Rockomax brand decoupler while orbiting Kerbin at an altitude of 90,000 to 100,000 meters, which doesn't give me a huge area, but it will do for me. For reference, this weighs 0.84 tons and this weighs 0.2 tons. How much? 0.05 tons. Yeah, I'm going to put... Is this what I'm thinking of? What is this? After discovering that old snack boxes were also really effective at storing mystery goo and data tapes, Kerbal scientists created the experiment storage unit to help Kerbal knots bring their valuable science back to Kerbin while avoiding the hazards of re-entry, rough landings, and Jeb's piloting skills. I feel like I built one of these last night. Don't save because I don't plan on opening it. This wasn't experimental. That's nothing. Guess it would be classified as an orbiter then. P. What does P stand for? Oh, well, I wrote it down there, but I don't want to destroy this now. Okay, anyway. A little bit confusion there. It's gonna need a heat shield because I want it to come back. That would be preferable. But I can put the heat shield right. That looks. What's my center of balance right there? Oh. That's pretty low. I guess this weighs a bit. Okay, we can get rid of that. Oh. That should be enough up there. Oh, wow. That is a huge decoupler. But it has to go to orbit, so... Come up here. Okay. Fuel tanks. FLT 100 tank. Yikes. FLT 400 tank. Then the Terrier engine. Remember all this. I always get sort of nervous about the fuel up there, so I'm gonna upgrade that to FLT 200. After this, another decoupler. Okay, that's good. Then 2 FLT 400 tanks. Alt click. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Swivel engine. Here we go. This is the one that gets limited to, oh, well, there we go. Alt click, which I don't need to do either. I don't know what I was doing there. Is this, yes, this one gets limited at 65. And on the sides over here, we need 2 radial decouplers. X increases this down here, by the way. So here we go. It's not important, I think. Thumpers, right? No hammer engines. There we go. These get limited all the way down to 50 on the thrust limiter slider. Done. Let's see, aerodynamics, nose cap, duh. Okay. Now, in the event that everything goes wrong, which wouldn't be all that new, I'm going to go ahead and put some communication devices up here. Actually, this is like the perfect spot for them. Oh, that's the decoupler. Well, anyway, let's bring that down to 1. Put that right there. Then I will put this up here with some rotation. There we go, that's that. And this needs to fit somewhere. Ooh, on the bottom of this. Hey. That's... It will open... Okay, so I'll be able to open it after I decouple. So that's something. Anyway, that's done for communication. How many parts am I at? 20. Oh, man. I'm heavy. Okay, well, I know the first thing that we can get rid of, because I know I can make it without that tank. I just don't like to. There we go. Oh, this needs parachutes. Ah, they probably aren't very heavy, right? Right? Yes, 0.1 ton. 4 of those. Oh, come on. That math isn't adding up. Actually, yeah, it is, right? Yeah, okay. So I can do 3. I think this is the first time I've done something that's 3 of something on it. 2 will be fine, really. So right there. Those will be manually deployed. Okay. Order or staging. Sorry. Okay, engine. Decouple those. Decouple that. This engine. I need another stage. Decouple the decoupler. Then, last but not least, pull these chutes. Okay. Hibernation. Am I forgetting anything? Science. Can I stick like a thermometer on there? we go. Teeny tiny. And 2 barometers. Yeah, still under the weight limit. For a while. Not for long though. That goes there. Communication. Have everything. Don't know what they do. Batteries. I'm going to put these on here because I don't really know how this electrical stuff up here works, and if it needs some sort of, if it runs out of battery or something like that somehow at some point, I'm going to want to be able to keep it. Also, I'm going to put all of my science stuff down here so that when we come down, it's all protected by that. Why was a third battery not fitting on here? Oh no, I see now. Okay. Anyway, that looks good. Okay. I think we're ready. Now then, of course, I also need to turn the whole thing. Nope, not that way. That way. Okay. Oh. Can't ever remember what number I'm on. Oh, 3A. Orbiter. That doesn't look right. 3A. Save. Let's open up the, oh, yep, P1, and let's see what it said this stands for. Probe 1. Okay. This is exactly what I just built, isn't it? Oh, much better placement for the batteries, though. Oh well, I have to test this out anyway because I have to test this part out. Okay. So again, engines, decouplers, decouple, engine, decouple, parachutes. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble if I don't decouple this at 90,000 meters. Is that going to work? This one gets decoupled at about 70,000. This one gets decoupled earlier. Then this goes until my apoapsis is big. I need another engine. Oh man. Where am I going to trim down that weight? I don't know what to do because this probe is supposed to come back. But I can't do that if I decouple the engine. Maybe what I'll do, how much do decouplers weigh? 0.05 tons, okay. Let's see, take there as an engine. What if I put 2 decouplers right there? E1s. Did I think about that correctly? What am I trying to do? Oh well, I'll just have to see when this gets decoupled. Maybe we'll have to launch up a separate flight for that. Save. Launch. Here we go. I think I have time for launch. Hopefully. Okay. Engines, decouplers, decouple, engine, decouple, parachutes. Here we go. Throttle to max. Oh boy, there's no No stability assist, whatever it's called. Okay. Anyway, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, that's tilting fast. This is going to be rough getting its space. That was wrong. Decouple. Can I save it? Nope. Decouple. Ignite. Decouple. Parachutes. Oh. Boom. Boom. And boom. And last but not least. Boom. Okay. Well, I think we can chalk that one up as a failure. Ugh. Vessel. Oh, man. Okay, so change of plans there. I think what I'm going to do is go back to one of my old orbiters, manned orbiters, to see, what was that? Load, please. Zoom, 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 zoom. And 30 of 30 parts. Okay, let's start simple. Those are all gone. Those two are gone. Those two thermometers are gone. I have, okay, I like the communication already being on there. How many parts am I at? 4. Hold on. 22. I have room for 8 parts. In there, I would like to include a fat heat shield, a science bobber junior, and excuse me, an experiment payload, experiment storage unit. Because I have those, I'll bring that down here. I will bring this down here as well, because I don't want any of this stuff burning up in orbit. Well, it's not my best design. Also one of these. Oh, we're too heavy now. Okay, well, that's goodbye to the heat shield. Goodbye. Excuse me. Come on. What could possibly be that heavy? I haven't. Oh, I forgot fins on my last. I forgot fins on the last rocket I tried to launch. How heavy am I? 0.076 tons. 0.07. How heavy is this thing? 0.05. Maybe if I just take a weensy little bit of stuff out of the fuel pods. It's not really smart though. I'm gonna be shocked if that worked. Goodbye. Add that on there. Come on. Really? Wasn't that my heavy thing? Oh no, 0.05. What was the heavy thing? 0.07? I'm 0.2 above the weight limit. 0.26 more specifically. Oh. Okay, well, I mean the goal here is to bring back the Kerbal on here. So that's gone. And we're good again. Eesh. That's gonna open. How many parts am I at? 23. Good, because I have a crazy decoupler that needs to go somewhere. Well, let's look at the order again. Engines, these decouple low. This decouples sort of low. This engine brings me to orbit. Then it decouples. So I remember what I was trying to do. Gonna put this big fat decoupler right there. And that, oh, come on, I have to test it for science. That shouldn't count for weight. Okay, that's the first thing out. .34 tons. This is risky. But let's cut that fuel down to half. Let's bring it a lot higher, because that was lower than I need to go. Okay, can still go higher. Still high, too high. So I guess that is basically the absolute maximum for how high I can bring it. Okay, the big decoupler needs to be its own section somewhere. Let's zoom out. Okay, engine, decouplers. Some of that needs to go somewhere else. Decoupler, engine. Oh boy, no, I don't want that engine decoupling at the same time that I launch it. Okay, engine, decouple. This decoupler goes probably down here. Okay, so this engine, or this engine goes. This decouples whenever I choose, then this decouples, then the parachute deploys. Okay. Yeah, that's a vastly different model. 3A. We've passed the 3A. I know we have. Oh, 4A. 4A. Orbiter. Actually, this is a test model. Test something or other. Okay, 1E, I guess. T1E. Test 1E. Built to test the Rocco Max brand decoupler. Period. Okay. Crew. I want to pilot a Rochelle. Oh. This experiment can only be done by a scientist, right? Hold on. Idea. Crew capacity 1, crew capacity. I don't think I have a crew payload yet anywhere. Oh well, at the very least, Rochelle will probably be able to do an EVA. Okay, save. And this episode's been going sort of long, so you're going to have to wait until the next one to see the launch. Have a good day.